So as you see, I got my board done in the American flag, and I'm taking a Silkscreen 1776 stencil and I'm going to apply it and right in the center, and I'm using masking tape roll to find my center and make it as even as possible. And I'm going to take some white chalk paste and apply it with a squeegee to my stencil. There I go. And then if you notice, I wrote on the back of the stencil paper the 1776, so I know which side the stencil sticks to, because they will stick to the other side, but they do not come off as nicely as they do if you put them on the right side. So here I have an eagle, and I want it to make it look like it's landing on the bottle opener. So I'm trying to position it just right with my bottle opener on the bottom, and I can tell where everything is. So I'm going to take a marker and I'm going to write on the back of that Silkscreen stencil which side is correct to put back on the backer, and I'm going to fuzz it because this is the first time I'm using it, and I'm going to do it a lot because I don't want it to pull up any of that paint. Okay, so I'm going to move my bottle opener and I'm going to get some brown chalk paste and squeegees, and I'm going to go ahead and put the brown chalk paste on the eagle. I'm also going to try and be careful not to cover certain areas because I want to do different areas of the eagle, different colors. Like I want to do his feet black, and I want to do I want to do his feet yellow, and then I want to also do his beak yellow. I was going to try to do some of the feathers white, but I changed my mind. You also want to pull, once you get your silkscreen down and you get some paste in it, you want to, before you go to the next step, you want to pull it up just a little bit so that paste does not stick in that silkscreen. And here you see I'm doing the yellows, and I cut one of my squeegees in half so it would work better for the yellow color. And I also made a different yellow color, a darker yellow than the yellow I had. I had bumblebee yellow, but I wanted it darker. So I'm putting it back on the backer, and I'm going to set it aside and I'll wash it later. Now I'm going to dry it pretty well so I don't have to worry about it smearing. And the newer paste that I just got is, I'm applying an eye. I used the black chalk paste to apply an eye to the eagle. But the newer chalk paste that I got, it takes a little bit longer to dry, I've noticed. So I just give it an extra little dry, and there I'm just fixing up some places that didn't go through the chalk stencil as well as it should have, or I probably moved it and didn't realize I moved it on the board. So now I'm just going to give it another quick dry, and now I'm applying the bottle opener to the bottom of the board, and I had to resituate a whole bunch of things there, as you can see. And I got my drill and my little screws, and I didn't have to pre-drill a hole, so that was nice. Now I'm trying to get it even on the bottom of the board. My bit came out there, and then I decided to go ahead and just close up all the chalk paste, so it will dry out on you if you leave it open too long. And it was a warm day, so I wanted to make sure that they were still nice and moist for the next time that I used them. And I'm just coloring with the black marker and coloring the screws to make them blend in a little bit more. And now I'm just going to use that the guide that I made from the masking tape to place the stars around the 1776. And I pre-painted these in another video, and I pre-painted this board in another video as well and crackled it, which I'm also going to put that on as video 1. And I was counting the stars. I want to make it as accurate as possible. And now I'm just using my hot glue gun, and I'm going to glue the 4 stars down and try to space the rest of the stars around equally as I go. I always change my mind. I will turn the stars and move them, and very indecisive there. And I probably should have went ahead and used some different type of glue, some wood glue or something, because this will go outside. It will go under an awning, but it's very possible it will get wet. So I'm going to probably have to polyurethane it and hope that my stars doesn't pop off, because I did not put wood glue. We'll wait and see. That's an easy fix if they do pop off. There we go. It's all done. The whole thing. So now I'm going to go over it with some dark wax, some Behr dark wax. I think it's antique wax. I just go over it pretty well. I want to age it as my goal. And you can't see it real well from the camera, but it is doing the trick. It also will seal the chalk paste on there as well. So if it does get wet, it'll take a lot of moisture to, make that eagle wash off of there. I'm going to do the stars and get it between there and the 1776, and just get in all the nooks and crannies and go all the way around it and make sure I didn't miss any spots. But I'm really liking how it's turning out. It's really pretty. And there it is. All done. And eventually I changed the 1776 to go the opposite way.